It's his son. His only son.
What would you do if the people who took everything from you were right in front of you, but you had to wait to strike? How far would you go for revenge? And in the end, is vengeance ever truly satisfying? Wrath of Man is not just an action-packed thriller, it's a brutal, calculated story of vengeance, betrayal, and justice. Directed by Guy Ritchie and starring Jason Statham, this film throws us into the dark underbelly of Los Angeles, where armored truck heists are deadly and the lines between good and evil blur. The movie follows Patrick Hill, known simply as H, a quiet, ruthless man who takes a job at a cash transport company. But he isn't just there for work. He has a hidden motive, a mission driven by personal loss and a thirst for revenge. And the most shocking part? His true identity will change everything. The story begins with a sense of foreboding. An armored truck belonging to Fortico Security, a company responsible for transporting millions of dollars daily, is ambushed in broad daylight. The scene is chaotic and brutal. The guards, though armed, are no match for the precision and ruthlessness of the attackers. The heist is executed with military efficiency, leaving no witnesses alive. The attackers, masked and cold-blooded, vanish into the city's underbelly,
We're good, number one! We're good!
leaving behind a trail of blood and unanswered questions. This opening sequence sets the tone for the film, a world where violence is sudden, unforgiving, and often senseless. Enter Patrick Hill, known only as H, Jason Statham, a man of few words and an aura of quiet menace. H arrives at Fortico Security to apply for a job as a guard. His presence is immediately unsettling. He's older than the typical recruit, his demeanor is cold, and his background is shrouded in mystery. During the hiring process,
You need to hit the 70% pass mark.
H undergoes a series of tests and evaluations. His performance is flawless. He's calm under pressure, highly skilled with firearms, and possesses an almost supernatural awareness of his surroundings.
You won't be joining a Formula One team anytime soon, but you'll do for this job.
His new co-workers, including the seasoned guard Bullet, Holt McCallany, and the young, inexperienced Boy Sweat Dave, Josh Hartnett, are both impressed and wary of him.
He looks like he could handle a cock.
There's something about H that doesn't add up, but no one can quite put their finger on it. H's first day on the job is anything but ordinary. While transporting a shipment of cash, their truck is targeted by another group of robbers. The situation is dire. The guards are outnumbered and outgunned, but H remains eerily calm. With precision and lethal efficiency, he takes down the attackers single-handedly, saving the lives of his crew. His actions leave everyone stunned. Who is this man, and where did he learn to handle himself like that? The questions linger, but H offers no answers. He's a man of few words, and his silence only deepens the mystery. As the days go by, H begins to piece together the inner workings of Fortico Security. He's not there for the paycheck, he's on a mission. Months earlier, a brutal heist on one of Fortico's trucks left a team of guards dead and millions of dollars stolen. Among the victims was H's son, a young man named Dougie, who had been working as a guard for the company. Dougie was killed trying to protect the cash, and his death shattered H's world. Consumed by grief and rage, H vowed to find those responsible and make them pay. His infiltration of Fortico is part of a meticulously planned mission to uncover the truth behind the heist and hunt down the killers. The film unfolds in layers, shifting perspectives to reveal the full scope of the story. We see the heist from the eyes of the criminals, a gang of ex-military operatives led by Jackson, Jeffrey Donovan, a cold and calculating mastermind,
Afghanis aren't Arab,
and Jan Scott Eastwood, his ruthless second-in-command. They're not your typical thieves. They're highly trained, disciplined, and motivated by more than just money. Their heists are executed with military precision.
What's on the table?
110, 2 Rolexes.
and they operate with a code of loyalty to one another. But as H closes in on them, cracks begin to form in their unity. Greed and mistrust creep in, and the gang starts to unravel. H's investigation takes him deeper into the underworld of Los Angeles. He uncovers a web of corruption and betrayal, with ties to powerful figures who will stop at nothing to protect their interests. Along the way, he forms uneasy alliances with some of his co-workers, including Bullet, a seasoned guard who respects H's skills but is wary of his motives, and Boy Sweat Dave, a young and inexperienced guard who looks up to H as a mentor.
It's Action Man you gotta look out for, not me.
But H keeps his true intentions hidden, revealing only what he needs to in order to achieve his goal. As the pieces of the puzzle come together, H learns that the gang is planning another massive heist, this time targeting Fortico's central vault, where millions of dollars are stored. They plan to hit it during a shift change when security is at its weakest. H knows this is his chance to take them down. But he also knows the risks. The gang is heavily armed and highly trained, and they won't go down without a fight. But before we get to the explosive climax, let me know. Do you think revenge is ever justified? Or does it only lead to more destruction? Let's talk in the comments. The final act of the film is a relentless, action-packed showdown. H confronts the gang at the Fortico vault, and the resulting battle is nothing short of explosive. Bullets fly, bodies fall, and the line between justice and vengeance blurs. H's wrath is unleashed in full force, and the gang quickly realizes they've underestimated their enemy. One by one, the criminals fall, until only Jackson and Jan remain. In a tense and brutal confrontation, H faces off against the two men who took everything from him. The fight is fierce and unrelenting, but in the end, H emerges victorious. But the victory is bittersweet. The gang is dismantled, and those responsible for his son's death are dead. But H's grief remains. He walks away from the wreckage, a lone figure in a world that has taken everything from him. The film closes with H disappearing into the shadows, a man forever changed by his quest for vengeance. Wrath of Man is more than just an action movie. It's a meditation on loss, justice, and the cost of vengeance. H's journey is a tragic one, and the film doesn't shy away from the emotional toll of his quest. Jason Statham delivers a powerhouse performance, portraying H as a man who is both terrifying and deeply human. The film's non-linear storytelling adds depth to the narrative, allowing the audience to piece together the story alongside the characters. The action sequences are intense and visceral, but they're grounded in the emotional weight of H's mission. The city of Los Angeles serves as a fitting backdrop for the story, a place where danger lurks around every corner and fortunes can be made or lost in the blink of an eye. It's a city of contrasts, glittering skyscrapers and shadowy alleyways where the line between right and wrong is often blurred. In this chaotic landscape, H's quest for vengeance takes on a larger-than-life quality as he navigates a world where trust is a luxury and survival is a constant battle. The supporting characters add depth and complexity to the story. Bullet, with his gruff demeanor and unwavering loyalty, serves as a foil to H's cold efficiency. Boy Sweat Dave, young and eager to prove himself, provides a glimpse into the innocence that H has lost. Even the criminals, with their own codes of honor and loyalty, are portrayed as more than just one-dimensional villains. They're men driven by their own motivations, making their eventual downfall all the more poignant. The fight is brutal, bloody, and when it's over, H stands victorious. But at what cost? His mission is complete, but his soul is forever scarred. As the dust settles, H disappears into the shadows, leaving behind only one question. Now that his revenge is complete, what's left for him? Do you think H truly got justice? Or did he lose himself in his quest for revenge? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's dive into this discussion. And if you're loving these movie recap videos, please don't forget to subscribe my channel.